Good morning, everyone. I trust that you are well. I'm going to try it outside today. We'll see if it works or doesn't work. Good morning, Carol, Richard, Estelle, and Caroline. Good morning, everyone. So let's make a start of this Mishnah, see if we can manage it holding a phone in one hand and a Mishnah in the other. So we're up to chapter 3. Akavya ben Mahalel Oimer. And as always, we dedicate our learning to all those who have Yortzeit today and all those that we are saying Kaddish for. In particular, we wish long life to Darren Slipman on the sad passing of his late father, to Angela Simons, who is sitting Shiva for her late mother, and long life to all. So Mishnah says as follows. Akavi ben Mahalel Oimer, unusual name. Akavi ben Mahalel used to say, consider three things and you're not going to come to sin. What are they? Know from where you came, know from where you're going to go, and know who you have to give ultimate judgment, who you are, to know that you're going to meet your maker, as they say in the classics. What does that mean? Very often, if we think about the errors and misjudgments and that we make in life, or others make in life, it occurs as a result of short-sightedness. We're acting rashly, impulsively. Isn't that what we tell our children? Slow down. Don't make impulsive decisions, impulsive purchases. Think about things. Consider the consequences. Have you thought it through? Isn't this what we tell everyone else? But to what extent are we actually ensuring that we listen to it ourselves? So if one knows if you know where you came from, in other words, that we came literally from an egg, a fertilized egg, from a drop. That's what they say in the classics, a putrid drop. That was the creation of us. We didn't come out from our birth wearing a beautiful suit and looking done up to the nines and with the best phone and the best car, all the trappings of success. We all came out as babies, so we should know where we came from. That should imbue us with a sense of humility, a sense of being self-effacing, that we're all really the same. We're all really created in the image of God. Think about where we're going. Stage 2, think about where we are going. Where are we going? I remember my driving instructor, I think his name was John Miles, don't know if he's still around, great name for a driving instructor. He used to say that you should look, when you're driving, look at the furthest point down the road, and then you are meant to work your way towards where you are. Try and foresee any eventualities, the consequences, the car that's about to pull out, the woman who's about to cross the road. And that's not just about driving. That, of course, is an analogy for us, a parable for us for life, that we should look far ahead. Think about where we are trying to get to. Where do we want to be? Have we given it any thought? Are there any ambitions and goals? Do we have visions still of greatness in our lives? What were the objectives that we set ourselves last Rosh Hashanah? How close are we to achieving them? And ultimately, we should know who we are going to give din v'cheshbon, who we are going to be having to justify our every deed, our every action. And that's before Melech Malchei Amlochim, the King of Kings. It's not easy. So often what stops us focusing on these three criterion in terms of our perspective of life is we have what's called the negative side of us, the evil inclination, the sitra acher, many words for it. But basically, there is that inner voice. It used to be an outer voice before, at the time of Adam and Eve, and it became an inner voice. And it's a very strong pull, isn't it? Just do it. Don't think. And it doesn't matter, you're entitled to this. It's all about being happy. It's all about the here and now. Well, it's not. And so often in life, I was speaking to some people late last night after a shiva, that Very often it's only too late when we actually appreciate the value and sanctity of life. But if we are here on this program and we are thinking and looking ahead, it's an opportunity for us to think about life, think about what we want from it at any stage, at every given point in time. Think about Rebbe Akiva. Rebbe Akiva, one of the greatest sages that ever walked this planet. He was an Am Haaretz. He didn't know an Aleph from a base until the age of 40. And if that was the case, and yet he managed to have the humility to sit in a class with 5-year-olds, you're learning the Aleph, or 3-year-olds learning the Aleph base, and then he went through all the stages of learning the Chumash, learning the Mishnah, or making the Mishnah, and he became one of the all greats. So it's possible. There is no such thing as I'm past it. You can't teach a dog new tricks, or I'm over the hill. Those statements and adages are simply they don't exist in Judaism. It's not part of our lexicon. The important thing is for us is to know where we want to get to. We have to have aims, ambitions, the same way that we're driven in business and other aspects of our lives. We should be driven in terms of our personal growth and development as people. Please God, we should all be able to do so. And in this way, we will see great things for ourselves and we won't make the same mistakes time and again. Wishing everyone well. Have a great day. Let me know if you prefer the outdoor, more scenic background or not. This is not fake. This is real. This is my garden, overgrown garden, which needs some work. But there you go. Lovely to see you. Keep well. Look after yourselves. Take care. All the very best.